Hi!
Hello!
So, we recorded another video.
I'm so mad. Alright, so we recorded another video with our cast mom, Kathy, and we discovered today that it didn't work. It didn't record anything from the Switch. We played Mario Kart. Didn't record anything from the Switch. Didn't record any of the audio. So here we are. We're gonna try again.
That's why it's, gonna be a little late.
It might not be a little late. If I get this edited today, it won't be.
We normally film on Sundays. We made a schedule for ourselves, but it is Monday today.
We tried.
But we tried. We did film.
It just didn't work.
Yeah.
Basically, before we started playing Mario Kart, Lucas brought up this app, which apparently exists. It's a poly dating app, and so we were like, oh, that's fun. We should try it. And so we're going to create an account.
Yeah.
Lucas was asking us all sorts of questions. We'll clip that in somewhere in this video. And we're going to go through the questions probably where you can hear it better.
Yeah.
It's called PolyAm Dating, so like polyamorous. PolyAm Dating. Yeah, my account's created, so get started. So the first thing, I had no idea what this meant when Lucas was asking this question. It says couples and groups. We allow couples and groups that date exclusively to join PolyAm Date with certain limitations. Dating as a couple or as a group, all of them have to agree on who they date.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ask me what my name is. Alright, so...
Cale?
Sounds bad. Cale. We are a he, him. We do agree on that. We're going to be 30, that's fine. And so it does ask your age and what age range you would like. Say, like, within 5 years of you or something like that. You can do that. But we have 18 to 99.
Yeah, it automatically puts you at 18.99.
Yeah.
The cat is screaming.
I know. Now it asks to share some background. So we have years practicing. And then we get into the complicated part. So I've been a part of it for 5 years. You've been a part of it for less than a 1 year. So we'll go with 2. I was like, what's the average? I'm like, I don't want to
Luke isn't here.
Luke isn't here. So now it asks for your type, which is a little more complicated, and it's where Lucas was like, what am I doing? And so we have talked about some of these terms before in our Know Your Lingo quiz thing. If you haven't, we're going to link the video somewhere. First you have hierarchical and non-hierarchical. Hierarchical, of course, means that you have a primary partner and then secondary and so on. Or you have non-hierarchical, which is what we are.
It's more like everyone's on the same playing field.
Yeah. We do have people that live together versus not living together, but...
it doesn't...
No one's opinion matters more. Sorry, Lily's just screaming.
Yeah, no one person is valued more than the other.
And then after that is solo. Solo is an approach to polyamory that emphasizes agency and does not seek to engage in relationships that are tightly couple-centric. People who identify as solo poly emphasize autonomy, the freedom to choose their own relationships without seeking permission from others, and flexibility in the form of the relationships they take. Your next option is relationship anarchist.
Anarchy.
And Cale went, what?
I don't know what that is.
So, it's a philosophy or a practice in which people are seen as free to engage in any relationship they choose. Spontaneity and freedom are desirable and necessary traits in healthy relationships. You can do whatever you want. You're encouraged to go off and if things happen, things happen. We are not that.
No.
So, polyam mono. So that means, like, for example, when Sammie and Kevin first started dating, Kevin didn't necessarily want to be poly, meaning he didn't want to date other people in addition to Sammie, but was totally fine with Sammie dating other people. Then we have kitchen table. The easiest way to figure this to understand is if all of your partners, so your entire polycule, can sit around at a kitchen table and be comfortable talking to each other, you have kitchen table. Everybody can talk to each other. Everybody knows each other.
Yep.
It's fine. Then you have parallel. So it would be, for example, if Nick and I are in a relationship and Nick and Sammie are in a relationship. Parallel would mean if Sammie and I didn't know each other and didn't talk to each other, and that was completely fine. It's relationships that coexist at the same time, but they may or may not interact with each other. And then there's don't ask, don't tell. Yeah. So we are kitchen table, and we are also non-hierarchical. You can be one or more of these options. And so, what gender do you identify as? And of course, if it's a joint account, then you can pick more than one. Also, if you have multiple identities, you can pick more than one. And it's super inclusive.
It is. It's very inclusive. It's very cool.
So exciting. And they actually put the space in between trans.
Yeah.
I'm just
It's so inclusive. It's so cute.
What orientations do you identify as? So the options that they give are asexual, bisexual, demisexual, gay, lesbian, pansexual, queer, questioning, and straight. Asexual, meaning you don't really have the desire to have sex, and if you do, it's not as important. Bisexual, meaning you're attracted to more than one gender.
Yeah.
So bisexual, you're attracted to more than one gender. Pansexual, you're attracted to people regardless of gender.
Yes.
That's a better way to explain that. Queer, everyone has different definitions.
Some people aren't comfortable with the term queer. Some people
it used to be a slur.
Yeah, which is understandable. Some people are.
It is a slur.
Yeah, it really depends on your personal, how you feel about it.
Yeah. Questioning, obviously, you're questioning. You don't know. And then straight people. We are not straight people.
We are not.
So, what do we identify as?
I identify as queer.
Oh, cool. So do I.
Okay.
Also, sexuality is fluid. So.
Yeah, that's why I personally like queer. It's because it's I
don't know.
I don't know.
So, who would you like to meet? Which is cool. So, they have all these different options, but they just have an all-gender switch.
Yeah, so it's everyone.
Just pick everyone. I don't care. So, of course, it has all the ones that you can identify as. Just, these are the options. What orientations are you interested in? So, just because... Yeah, it's complicated. So, it depends on what you want. Because Lucas was like, what do you mean, what orientations? So we started going through it. So, do you want sex in a relationship? If yes, someone who is asexual might not be the right person for you.
Because while some asexual people do have sex, it doesn't...
Yeah. If sex is, a super important thing to you, connection-wise or whatever, probably asexual isn't the route to go. So, for us, specifically, we wouldn't want to date someone who identifies as a lesbian.
No.
Because that could be invalidating.
Yeah, that wouldn't feel great.
Because as trans men, people are like, "Oh yeah, you're just a lesbian."
It's
like,
no,
like a boy. No,
I'm not.
That's not how this works. Some people might not want to date someone who is questioning. You might not want to date someone who is questioning because they're trying to still figure things out, and they might not be at a completely stable point. And someone who is a little older, who has figured it out, who's been there and doesn't want to necessarily help someone all the time with that specific element, they might not want someone who is questioning.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
And you might not want to date a straight person. You might not want to look for straight people.
Yeah.
What type of connections are you looking for? So, Grindr and all those other apps have, what do you want? Relationship right now, hookups, whatever. Yeah. And so this one has hookups, new friends, short-term dating, long-term dating, and just a cuddle partner, which I think is adorable and wholesome. So now you get to pick within a mile distance, which of course no one knows how many miles things are apart from each other. And so Lucas was like, how far am I willing to go? For you, it's
I don't have a car,
so you don't get to go many places.
Can't go that far.
Yeah, the initial setting, the default, is 250 miles, which is roughly 3 hours driving.
Yeah.
In the U.S. Nah. That's not going to be a regular meetup. Boop. I want to upload a picture! Those are all the questions. So that's cool. Oh, damn it, I have to upload at least one.
Let's just take one right now on both of us.
Oh, okay, that'll work.
There.
We made a picture.
That's us.
We made a picture. Oh, Woody. Sorry, Woody. No, I'm trying to call you out.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, that's you. This is Cale's actual profile. You can't see anything but the face, but
There's Lucas!
this is so when we go to Rocky, open up Grinder,
Yeah.
and then you just see all the cast.
Really? I don't have Grindr.
Oh yeah, so I know you see Carl and Greb, of course.
I might download Grindr
Zach.
just so I can do that.
Oh yeah, you just see them all. Usually Greb, when he sees us, he goes nudes, and I usually send him pictures of bunnies, and I go, buns? So...
Grab, you're today's shout out.
Hopefully this helps you figure out kind of like where you are when it comes to identification poly-wise, what kind of relationships you're looking for. Do you want everyone to be on the same playing field? Do you want some kind of hierarchy system? Do you want you to be able to just go off and do whatever you want? It's up to you. It's up to your partners.
Yeah, communication. It just goes back to that.
Communication.
Setting boundaries.
Yep. If you liked, like, share, subscribe, donate to the plaza, save our cast home.
Please.
Yes, please. I want something to do on Friday because it's weird. So, if you're not following our cast on Facebook or Instagram or whatever the fuck at this point, maybe you should. Because maybe, in theory, this Friday, we might have something cool on our Facebook page
Yeah.
to watch.
We might have something really fun that we're working hard
hopefully
on.
Fix your Rocky fix.
Yep.
For a little while, since we can't be in groups of people larger than 10, and there are 10 people on our core cast.
So, can't do that.
Yeah, I want to, though. So,
I do too, I miss it.
I miss it, and then, yeah. So, yeah, if you liked it, like, subscribe, etc. And we will see you next week, maybe.
Yep. Bye.
Probably. Bye. Woot!
I'm gonna make a grinder.
You're gonna make a grinder.
Yeah.
You're gonna get a lot of